Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dark Asylum podcast, the only podcast you need to be listening to for your weekly AM radio station news. I am the Gooch, the chosen one, Zack Winters, and with me, as always, is the boner Darkness.
Took you to see boner. Hey, everybody, how's it going?
This is why I don't do shit off the top of my head. And finally, the Sasquatch himself, Big Vicious.
Is it that copyright infringement?
No.
How's it going?
That's going. It's been a hell of a week if you're a wrestling fan.
Oh, there's all kinds of shit to cover for that stuff.
Oh, man, where do we start?
Well, first and foremost, the biggest news in wrestling. The Freak Show has returned.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally, all of us in the ring at the same time.
All of us in a locker room. That's what I was talking about. What else happened?
Oh, is there other stuff? That's a new hardcore champ. But other than that, I mean, that's all I can think of.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty crazy having this all in the same area at the same time.
We all get to stare at each other and talk to each other. We don't have screens in front of us.
I know it took me a while to realize who you guys were. I'm like, I recognize the voices, but man.
Finally, you can put faces to the voices you hear in your head.
Right?
Yeah. It's kind of rough sometimes because we take up the vast majority of the space in that locker room. There's just the three of us, so that should tell you something right there. But yeah, we haven't seen each other all together in a wrestling ring or locker room for 2 years. I mean, we did other shit. I mean, we did the thing downtown and then stuff like that. But yeah,
and then we're usually bullying Pa somewhere.
Yeah. He's called the drive out there. He got smart finally. He put V and I in the back seat, and he rolled his window down so he couldn't hear us.
Yeah, I turned on my video camera, and I'm like trying to fucking goad him in, and he's just like paying no attention. I'm like, oh sure, say nothing now. And he's like, huh? Rolls the window up. I couldn't hear you. The window was down.
Yeah, that.
Look at him getting smart.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing now. That was the worst fucking ride out there ever. And it's not... I mean, Pa's driving notwithstanding, because that's always a fucking, a terrible thing to endure. But, so he brought Cope with him, and everyone smokes but me. So it's like... V's always good about it. He'll go off somewhere and he'll smoke, like, at a gas station. Away from the pumps, thankfully. And then, then he comes back... And, it's not that big a deal. But Pa smokes a vape, and it's not as bad. Cope just smokes straight up cigarettes and, leaves the windows up and shit, I
think for, the show purposes, we need to talk about who Cope is, because Cope is somebody who wanted to be a wrestler and, failed miserably at it, but he's kind of like a human, garbage person.
Okay.
He walked out of that. I was so happy to see you, Pa, V, and and then he comes out. Hi, Zack. I'm like, no.
God. Yeah. So yeah, smoked the whole way there, whole way back. I felt like a brisket. It was nice. Yeah.
The quality of a person when the best steak he's ever had was at fucking Denny's.
That's right.
That's the thing. I'm a smoker, but when I'm in the car with other people, it's no. Plus, I smoke when I drive because I get really stressed. But at the same time, if somebody's in the vehicle, I'm not going to smoke. But I don't like the smell of it, building up in the car.
Yeah.
It's just ugh.
It's living in a cigarette.
I mean, if I do have to not have to, but if I do want to smoke, I roll all my windows down. I don't care if it's pouring. Just so that way the smoke's barreling out and I don't have to sit in it.
You have to smolder in it, in the stench.
Because I was in the same place you were. Not as bad, but it was making me nauseous. So I'd crack my window and lean my head up against it, going.
Yeah, and I'm not one of those people that's like, you shouldn't smoke. You're an evil person. That's not. It's just like you were saying, it makes me physically ill if I'm like around it for too long. But since I was a kid, my parents smoked, and like I built up an endurance. But I never smoked. And my wife, she doesn't smoke, it's I'm just not. I don't have that endurance for it anymore. It hits me hard.
Speaking of Cope, did he ever find those stickers I put in his car?
I don't know.
Nothing was said.
Yeah. So I had some Dark Asylum podcast stickers made up. It's the first time I was able to give them to Zack, and Zack decided to run around and slap them on anything and everything that he could.
It's promotion.
Yeah, there you go.
I put 3 of them. I want to know what the sound people were thinking, because I put like at least 3 or 4 of them all over their sound equipment and shit.
Jeez. Yeah.
They were probably excited because for whatever reason over there, they mark out for us.
Yeah, man, it's nice to go someplace and be loved.
You walk in that locker room, they drop to their knees and they're like, "Oh, we're so happy to see you." It's like, whoa.
Yeah. Come here and take some of my knowledge, boy.
I can't even remember what I said. I said something, and it almost sounded like I was like pissed off about something. And they're like, "Are you okay? Is everything fine? Do we need to do something for you?" I'm like, "Holy crap! No! Like, whoa! Like, what's going on here? Like, they're like ready to go murder somebody for us, you know?" It's like,
yeah.
Well, it's nice to feel appreciated every once in a while.
Yeah, every once in a while, I don't get it at home, so I have to go elsewhere.
Don't get it at home. Don't get it on the podcast,
Yeah.
Oh, here we fucking go.
Don't play the violin music. Don't play it.
Starting early. I know, I can't play it.
All right.
Bullshit. We get demonetized.
Yeah. Just on YouTube, though, for some weird reason.
YouTube kills everything.
I think the actual podcast itself, like when it's on Spotify or anything, we can use actual music, and they're like, "Yay, go for it." We don't care. I was like, "Oh, okay."
What's copyright?
Yeah. If it's on Spotify, I think they own all the copyright anyway, so it's just,
That's probably real.
Yeah. We pay to use these songs. Screw them.
Yeah, I was going to say it's weird because I hear other podcasts and stuff, they'll play music or clips from TV shows or something, and it's like perfectly fine. Then all of a sudden, YouTube, it's just like, if you fart and it sounds like any kind of tone that like was copyrighted, it's like you have been canceled.
It's all, oh, sorry, we got you. I'm like, what? Cardi B suing you? What? What the fuck? It's the algorithm. Now we're gonna have a bunch of fucked up fans after us if they hear that. I'm gonna have to go back and edit that out.
Nah, don't do it, you bitch.
Cardi B fans are no joke.
No, you know what? My favorite thing is the beat between Machine Gun Kelly and Slipknot. They have this one dude. He comes on. And he's like, "Machine Gun, I have nothing against you, but here's the thing. Don't fuck with Slipknot fans." He's like, "They fucking, you know that song, Nickelodeon, Dick, 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 Dick." He's like, "They fucking mosh to that shit. They'll go to your concert and fuck you up." I was laughing so hard.
God. I remember the only feud with Slipknot that I saw went bad for them was when they fucked with Gwar. The fucking Gwar people was like, they're like, what? And they just went on like, oh, the slaves and everything. That's what they call their fans. They're slaves, and they just fucking annihilated that Corey kid. But yeah, it was just funny. They feud with a lot of people. That damn Slipknot.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So, Nickelback, and what are you gonna do? So they feuded with them for a while.
I think Nickelback just doesn't give a fuck anymore because they know they're a walking punchline.
Yeah. Hey, they're still getting booked. Fuck it, whatever. Something's got to be working.
Yeah. You're making money, fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I say. I might be the worst fucking wrestler in the world, and I'm probably real close to it, but I'm still getting booked, so fuck it.
No, I could think of a few that are worse.
Some of them were on that show with us, but yeah, you're right. I was kidding. Now everyone is there who's listening, like, who are they talking about?
Right.
Was it me?
Who's he talking about?
Who was it?
Now we're getting heat.
Yeah, that's what we do. Back in the wrestling business, man, we gotta be assholes. None of this no more
True.
nice guy shit. Fuck you all. No, I don't know.
Fuck all of you. Fuck you, got mine.
Yeah, damn it. Anyway, so yeah, so do you want to talk about your brutal ass match?
I'm legitimately still like hurting.
Yeah, I could. Yeah,
Me and JB Moonshine, we like I've said in all the promos, we've done this for like at least 3 times a year for 13 years straight. We've had knockout, dragged out fights, and this time was no different. I think this time we kind of cranked it up a notch.
yeah. I saw that.
Like-
it was you had a bat that was just
Yeah.
there was double-sided tape wrapped in the bat, and then the bat was push pins like thumbtacks just all over the fucking thing. And unfortunately, they weren't the good kind of push pins. They were dollar store push pins. So basically, what it was a nail with a small metal disc glued to it with the weakest fucking glue around. And you guys slapped the shit out of each other with that for a while. And JB comes in the back. And he's got literal nails in his fucking skin.
I had to pull one out. That was the most fucking brutal thing I've ever done. We were like, I think it was one of you guys pointed out. He's like, I think one broke off, and I'm like, yeah, there it is. And I just pull it out, and it's ugh.
You pull it out. Yeah, you pull it out. He's like, oh, I was wondering what that was. I kept like trying to pull it out, but nothing. I was like, oh god. So
we did like, yeah, he pulled out the bat, and I thought he was just gonna hit me with it because like it doesn't hurt that bad. It hurts. Don't get me wrong, but it's not that bad. But he took like fucking a full minute walking around showing the fans that it's real and having them touch it. So I'm like, I'm not selling this long. And he got in the ring, and I kicked him, and he dropped it. And I just fucking teed off on him with this fucking thing. And
Yeah.
you like in the wrestling business, you know when like somebody's in real pain.
Right.
Because I know JB is selling scream and his real scream, and I whack him, whap, ah, and he just does this little dance.
that had to have been like 100 push pins or 100 thumbtacks just going right into his bag. And then thing is, you hit him with it, and all the rest of the tacks go. It's like a tack bomb. They just fucking bounce off of the bat.
So like we don't even have to dump any more thumbtacks out because they're just everywhere. And then he's selling for me, and I hit him with it again. He just says, "Stop hitting me with that."
I know when we ran out to beat his ass, I put my hand into a fucking thumbtack. I'm like, oh.
I did that too. So we like, yeah, he teed off on me, but like it wasn't as bad because some of them fell off. The one that sucked for me was like I took the thumbtack bump, boom, and like I kind of rolled around a little bit, and he's selling to the crowd, and I run my hands through my hair, and there was one stuck in my temple.
Oh.
So I just like slightly nudge it, and I'm just like, ow, fuck.
Yep. It's funny to think because I've been in some thumbtack matches. I remember fucking V slammed me into thumbtacks, and in the back of the locker room, it's always weird because you're pulling shit out of your skin and everything. I had a thumbtack in my skull, and it's weird to think that your skull has a pin-sized hole in it now because of a fucking thumbtack. Because that shit don't heal. I mean, you scratch a bone or you put a hole in your bone, it doesn't heal over. So. Yeah, it's just funny. I got like little tiny holes in my skull from thumbtacks.
Yeah, I ended up doing a hardcore match once and going to work, and you know I showered. You know how after you shower after fucking doing matches like this, your skin is so sensitive, so it's like you're careful washing and everything. Well, I washed up, and you know. A day or two later, I'm at work and somebody walks by and they're like, "Is that a fucking tack in your head?" I'm like, "What?" And they touch it. I'm like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" And they're like, "Here, let me try to get it." So they try to pull it, and they're like, "Hold on." So they went and had to go get fucking pliers and pull this thing out of my fucking skull.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's fun times.
And the thing I hate about thumbtack matches is you can wear knee pads, you can wear elbow pads, but for whatever fucking reason, somehow they end up in your fucking elbow and your knees.
Yep.
So, yep. The one that still hurts is my fucking elbow, because you know you do the spot where you put the chair between the top and the middle of the rope, and you hit it hard and it flies out and looks good. I put it in too tight. So I just run full force on this thing, just expecting it to explode, and it just goes thunk, and my elbow and I just fucking fuck.
Yeah, can't.
And it dislocated my thumb.
Oh, it was actually dislocated?
Yeah, I knew it was dislocated because you could see me on the footage that JB showed, where I'm grabbing my thumb and I just yank on it, and that still fucking hurts. And I think I broke JB's nose.
Yeah, that was bad. You got T-boned onto his face.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. But yeah, it was a fun night. It was nice to all be in the same locker room at the same place, same time for wrestling again.
I think I'm done with thumbtacks for a while.
Well, you had 2 weeks in a row of that shit.
I'm done with it.
Yeah. The most anti-thumbtack person I know, and you're just like, yeah, let's do it again. So, anyway, yeah, there's our wrestling corner. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess there's more wrestling news if we want to get into it, but
We can. I guess Vince McMahon is just saying, fucking burn it all down!
yeah.
Because he is getting rid of everybody.
Well, he's not getting rid of fucking Roman Reigns, so it's
Well, I'm sure Roman Reigns has no gag reflex, that's why.
yeah, that's why.
I know, everybody's getting fired, and it's like,
So
released, sorry.
released, yeah. Future endeavored. So we got Karrion Kross and Scarlett. We got
Which is no big loss. Well, except for Scarlett.
Keith Lee. And then who else for the big name? Nia Jax, which
That one was kind of shocking.
but it is kind of shocking, yeah. Eve Marie that they brought back for God knows why.
It's kind of shocking, but now the women's division is not going to be so injured.
Yeah,
True.
that's yeah.
They're saving money right there.
Yeah. So yeah, it's interesting the people they choose to get rid of, and I guess there's a new thing for the locker room or something like that for women that they hire that they have to be 25 or under or something like that.
What?
Like they won't hire
That's fucking
women
disgusting,
that are over a certain age. I forget what it is exactly. It's like you hit 30 in the women's division and you're like Hulk Hogan status with age, not with
Wow.
like you're like Terry Funk to them. Terry Funk's the oldest wrestler I can think of that still wrestled. Gypsy Joe in it right there.
Yeah.
You're 32? Fuck Gypsy Joe.
It's time for your Hall of Fame speech and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, seriously. That's insane. So
And then, of course, Tony Khan, who runs AEW, comes up and he's just like, you know what? This is kind of like Christmas and we could just pick and choose who we want.
yeah, they're getting that way too. Everyone's just like, they'll go to AEW. Well, AEW can't hire everyone.
But it looks like that's what they're doing. I'm afraid they're going to do the same. You see, it's the WCW curse. They've been compared to WCW this whole time. Like everything they've done has been compared to WCW. And I mean, they're pretty much doing everything WCW did. Well, the problem is, if you continue on that path, you're going to end up falling. Like, just not being able to do it anymore. I mean,
Well,
you may have tons of money right now, but it's eventually going to come to the point where you're putting out more money than you're bringing in.
Yeah.
I think the thing about WCW and AEW is that AEW is run by wrestling fan and and has Cody Rhodes as its like vice president or whatever, whereas WCW is ran by executives.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know
So
what?
I think as long as like they kind of stay the course and they're bringing back the nostalgic matches, they're picking and choosing the good workers from WWE, and I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, there's a lot more back. I mean, with WCW, they care about the bottom line. And, oh, you're not making money? Well, guess what? You're screwed, But with this one, like, it's almost like Tony Khan's got more of a passion for it. He's not a committee. So you can still have kind of that emotion aspect to it where he's like, oh, John Moxley needs to go to rehab, instead of like, shit, Ken, he's fired, It's like, no, we're human. We're going to take care of him.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, it's a little bit different situation.
Like, they know what the wrestling fans want. They wanted John Moxley on there doing his crazy shit. And they wanted Daniel Bryanson or Bryan Danielson. Which one is it?
American Dragon.
They wanted American Dragon on AEW just having fucking kick-ass wrestling matches. They wanted CM Punk on there just talking shit. And that's what they do. They know what the fans want.
Yeah.
And do I think we're going to see, like, fucking Karrion Kross on there? No. Are we going to see Keith Lee on there? Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
You got the Fiend rumored to show up. You got...
That's been... I think I'm slowly losing hope with every, like, month that happens.
You got Kevin Owens hinting towards...
He wants to
Kevin
go.
Owens wants gone so fucking bad.
Yeah, he does.
He keeps mentioning, like, the Mount Rushmore and then being elite.
Like, I've never seen anybody, like, so visibly unpleased in the WWE as much as he is.
Yeah.
He wants to be over with his friends. Which I don't blame him.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean, you got Charlotte Flair doing the same thing, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck about Charlotte Flair.
Like, she's not as good as everybody thinks she is.
Mm-mm.
No.
And just her, just like right now, she's just trying to get fired, and her being just like an outright cunt to everybody is not helping her case.
No, it's...
Do I think AEW will pick her up? Yeah, because she has name value, but just her like fucking throwing the belt at Becky Lynch and fighting with fucking everybody is not endearing her to anybody.
No.
It's showing that she's just a toxic person.
Yeah. I mean, she started off with, like, I'm Flair's daughter, and that's, how, I mean, even kids, when you're a kid and so, my dad's a cop, something like that. It's like that kind of mentality.
But that's also, like, her entire gimmick. That's her entire character, is that she's Ric Flair's daughter.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but then Ric Flair isn't doing the best, and he got canceled and all this stuff that came out about the flight from hell, and now it's like, you sure you want to attach yourself to that fucking fallen star? She's like, uh-oh, that kills her gimmick, But we'll see where it goes. Like I said, I still think it would be ironic as hell if WWE built her up to like 15 world titles. And then she jumped ship
of a fucking year.
Yeah, to try and get her up to where her dad was, and then she jumped ship to AEW.
This is my big like complaint about like WWE trying to break these records and shit. We're like John Cena and Ric Flair are tied with most title reigns, but like Ric Flair's titles would go on for months or even like years, where John Cena has title reigns that last literal seconds.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not on. They're not on the same par.
No. I mean, even then, you can think of like USWA. How many fucking times did Jerry Lawler have that belt? He'd just win it, lose it to somebody, win it from them, and then lose it again. Yeah, it's the same kind of thing. It doesn't fucking matter.
I think unofficially, I think Booker T has like the most title reigns out of anybody.
I think
his whole career.
Raven does. He has the most hardcore title wins, 30 or something like that. But that doesn't count either. So
nobody remembers that.
Yeah, I know.
What about R-Truth and that fucking 24/7 title?
That's true too.
Is he up to 50 yet?
Yeah. He's coming up to it. Title reigns don't mean shit, and the number of them, you know. I had a friend that said, you know what, he may have won it 16 times, but that means that he lost it that many times too. So,
right.
It's always different ways of looking at it, but whatever.
Yeah, let's shit on his accomplishment.
So, anyway. Alright, well, there's Wrestling Corner, I guess.
I don't know, I got one.
You got
I got
one
one.
more?
Well, I got another one that kind of like, it ties into video game news, so it's a nice little segue.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Have you seen the thing about Xavier Woods and WWE fighting over up,
Up,
down,
down,
down?
down.
What
Jesus.
the fuck? Did you fall?
Uh-oh, I think I heard I think I heard him click the button so he could say, I fall and then I can't get up. He just didn't want to embarrass himself.
He's hitting his life alert right
With
now.
life alert. Hello?
Hello?
Somebody bring me my walking stick.
I need my oxygen tank.
That's too close to home. Don't say that.
Yeah, Xavier Woods and WWE are disputing. I guess Xavier Woods has gotten next to fucking nothing for up, down, down.
Yeah, he put in a ton of fucking effort and work, and he is synonymous with up, down, down. And he's got like a team of people working with him on it.
He did it even before, like, WWE was like, okay, well, if you're going to do outside ventures, you're going to have to pay us. And WWE bought the rights to up, down, down. But it's still Xavier Woods. Like, he's the one. If Xavier Woods is gone, the whole fucking thing is done.
It's done.
Yeah.
But they're trying to.
I don't understand why WWE's shitting all over everyone else's outside things that they do.
It's because it's ran by an 80-year-old insane person.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just like look at what happens with in the wrestling business with the indies. Something gets over. What do? They fucking try to either capitalize on it or shit on it, and it's like that's what the WWE's doing. It's like Xavier Woods is getting over on this thing, and they're like, well,
And he's not supposed to get over.
right. It's not fucking reflecting towards us. So let's either fucking shit on it or fucking take it over. And once they take it over, anytime the WWE gets their hands on anything, it starts going to shit.
Yeah. It's funny because they're turning Xavier heel, and it's like since he won't comply, we're gonna turn him heel. Then no one will watch his show, and it's like, no, people are smarter than that nowadays. You can tell it's being run by an 80-year-old crazy person who's stuck in the 80s because he thinks that if we make people hate him, then they won't tune into that show. It's ridiculous mentality of people. Like being a heel or a face is gonna determine I don't know.
Like, yeah, look at right now. Roman Reigns is getting cheered for the first time in his fucking career, and he's like the best heel they have.
Yeah. They pushed his ass to be a face for so long, but it just didn't work.
I didn't realize they were trying to get Xavier heel.
Oh, he won the King of the Ring thing.
I was going to say, once anybody wins the King of the Ring, they start going heel.
Yeah.
But remember that fucking weird and creepy thing they did with Roman Reigns where they made him wear blue contacts?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
just to get him over as a face, and I watched an interview with him on Conan O'Brien. I'm looking at his eyes. I'm like, it's so fucking unsettling.
Yeah. Like dark hair, darker skin, everything complexion-wise, but the blue eyes, you're just like, that's offsetting. It's a little off-putting.
And you could, it's more off-putting when you could tell like their contacts too.
Yeah, there's a way to do contacts right, and then there's a way where it makes you look like an anime character, and his contacts were like, they almost look digital. I mean, you could see the digitization in the eyes because it was so fucking badly done.
And his interview is so like weird and corporate too.
Yeah. Well, he got what he wanted. I guess he's over. Not the way that he wanted, but
yeah, true. He's making more money than any of us.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. So, but I segue into video game news, huh? What else you got?
Segue into video game news.
Did you see the
Spider-Man's coming out for Avengers? Yay!
Finally, that dropped today. I was kind of mad. I watched that and I was like, "Oh, cool! A new video for the new Spider-Man game coming out next year." And I'm watching it, and then, oh shit! Hey, Captain America's going to be in it. Oh, Thor's going to be. Oh wait, it's Avengers.
Yeah. So. Hey, V, you get Spider-Man now. Aren't you excited?
on a game you stopped playing years ago.
My kid gets Spider-Man. I have it for the Xbox.
Oh, see, that's another
you
fucked
fucking
up thing.
loser. You get an incomplete game because you didn't fucking sign up for the right console.
I hate that shit. I hate that I can't play the Wolverine game because I'm not going to get a PS5. I hate that
you get an incomplete game that you still paid full price for. But because you picked the wrong team, you get an incomplete game.
Yeah, it's bullshit. I don't care which console war side you take. Doing that kind of shit's fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
So, I remember, what was it, the Soul Calibur games? That would have, like,
yes.
a special character depending on the fucking... It's like, you can
think...
have Darth Vader, yes! Or fucking Yoda. I was like, oh.
Yeah, it was... what the fuck was it? Because I think it was, like... At first I think it was like Darth Vader, Spawn, and Link.
Yeah, Link was on Nintendo, of course. And then The Witcher's in one of them now, and all this other shit. I don't know. Fuck. There's probably people screaming at their fucking computers right now.
I never played those games, and I'm not going to.
Yeah, I never, But so there was that. That's all I got. What else did you?
AEW put out some game footage.
Yeah, they're being really generous with that muscle definition.
Hey, you were saying that. I was trying to see what you're talking about.
Kenny Omega looks like the fucking Hulk. Like,
no.
Kenny Omega looks like the Hulk. Fucking Chris Jericho, who, let's be honest, is a 50-year-old man who kind of, this is showing his age.
He's so little doughy.
He's all fucking shredded.
Yeah, right?
See, what I'm hoping for, and
he's looking a little doughy, and he has that weird thing, that chest thing that Kofi Kingston has.
Oh, he tore his pec, yeah. So, what I'm hoping for, and I've got my fingers crossed, and there's rumors of it, they're basically doing WWE No Mercy, WF No Mercy,
Ooh.
Like the Nintendo 64 engine for these games. And like each character in those games were pretty much the same character. Like, they had maybe 3 body types. So, I don't care what the fuck they look like. If they use that engine, I'm all in. I don't give a fuck. I would love to play that game again. I have a Nintendo 64 still fucking hooked up so I could play those fucking games.
Yeah, I missed it so much because it was like... it was tap for light moves, hold down for heavy moves when you lock up.
Yes.
And it's so simple, and they fucking complicate everything about it. That's why I hate the new wrestling games.
I know, now wrestling games you have to you have to 3 times A, 2 times X, once Y just to do a fucking headlock.
No, yeah. The ones that fucking suck were the original PlayStation WWE games, WWF games, like Warzone.
Wow.
Oh my. Alright, forward, back, down, up for a fucking suplex.
They were essentially Mortal Kombat games.
Yeah, that was bullshit. I hated that. But I was happy to get anything, but still, that fucking engine was shit. I don't care.
And I think I tricked myself into liking those games, and then I got No Mercy, and I couldn't even play the other ones.
Yeah.
It was like WWF Attitude.
Yeah. And then the ECW got the license, or the company got the license for ECW games, and those were like, oh, it's a match with like fucking hot coals around the ring and shit. I was like, when have they ever once had that fucking match ever? And then all you do is you throw your opponent out of the ring and they like burst into a ball of fire, and that was the end of the match. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So yeah, I'm looking forward to it if they're using that engine, because those are probably some of the best wrestling games around.
Mm-hmm.
Still to this day, But
I don't know if the Grand Theft... I haven't looked into it, but the Grand Theft Auto trilogy, the remaster, I don't know if that came out.
That is out.
It out?
Yep, that is out.
Cool. I need to buy it. It's not getting great there's some technical errors that's happening. The big thing, I guess, is that Rockstar decided to remove some of the cheats.
Oh, fuck that. That was half of the fun of those games.
Rockstar has removed some cheats for quote-unquote technical reasons.
Bullshit.
They have, and of course they haven't said which cheats they've got rid of.
Yeah. I used to love going into those games and putting in the Citizens Riot. So
Yes.
it's like, it was like a zombie apocalypse. Like, everyone was trying to kill you. You're just running around this city, shooting everybody, and just running. And then they made a game basically the same thing afterward. But that was like what we had back then. It was like a faux zombie apocalypse game. I loved it. It was great.
There was that one where all of us did the money cheats.
Oh, yeah. And all weapons, all that shit, So, it's got some bad character designs that didn't age well, I guess, or they tried to.
The first date you go on, like in San Andreas, like she looks like a PS2 version of Yoda.
Yeah, I remember seeing that come up. They say that like part 3 is really good. And then Vice City's, it's okay, but then when you get to 3, it's like, what, did they just fucking give up, or what?
That's kind of the basic consensus of what I've been seeing is that, like, oh yeah, they put like time and effort and work into Grand Theft Auto 3, and then it's like, I don't know if they just got tired or they just got bored, but they just fucking, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. Let's just put a shiny fucking coat on this shit and sell it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting to see how it kind of de-evolved as it went on through the trilogy. So, but yeah, I mean, it just came out. They'll probably throw out some patches and everything like that.
Yeah,
because they can do that now.
I'm probably gonna buy it.
Yeah, I saw it on Switch and I was like, hey, portable Grand Theft Auto? That doesn't seem so bad. I'm surprised Nintendo let it come out, but on their
Nintendo
platform.
doesn't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, they used to. I mean, you couldn't get Mortal Kombat or anything like that. So,
as long as shit is making them money, they don't care.
No, now they're like, wholesome family? No, we want money.
We're the bad boys now.
Yeah.
We have blood and we fuck.
Yes. So, there you go. I mean, any other fuck, I'm still confused. Video game shit.
So, we all know I've been playing Far Cry 6. And first of all, the DLC, they just announced that, like, oh yeah, the first one where you play as Voss, the bad guy from Far Cry 3, that's coming out Tuesday.
Oh wow, okay.
So it's super soon.
Mm-hmm.
But the big thing that, like, I was kind of wondering what was going on is that Danny Trejo's in the game.
Really?
And apparently they meant to drop that at a later date. So I had this mission that's called Danny and Danny versus Everybody. The mission is a work in progress and was accidentally released early, is in the statement. We are working to remove it. So, like, just like out of nowhere, I wanted to go play Grand Theft Auto, or fucking, I did it again. I wanted to play Far Cry 6, and I wanted to play the Danny Trejo mission, and I was just waiting to play it, and then it's not there.
Nah, that's fucked.
So they removed the mission because it was not finished.
So they say.
So they say.
So they can make you pay for it later. It's fucking video game companies, man, I swear.
But, like, I still get his, like, Trejo's Tacos fucking advertisement whenever I have a load screen now, so.
Oh, there's that.
You can take that off because they're okay.
Yeah. Fucked.
The donut place was better.
The donut place was?
Yeah, when I did the show in LA, we went to his taco shop and the donut place.
Ah. Okay. So we're branching off into food reviews now. Munch time with Zack. All right.
Munch time with Zack. Well, with fucking, I could hear Big V over there face fucking a bag of Doritos.
I didn't want to
Maybe we
say
should.
anything. You hear him just like mute himself real quick.
No.
Fucking pick on V. Shit. Anyway.
My final thing. Oh, one of my final things, because I just remembered this other one too. One of my favorite developers, Devolver Digital. I guess Sony has invested $950 million into the company.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
And I don't think these guys have come out with a bad game, so I think it's a good investment.
Are they the new CD Projekt Red? Are they like?
Well, yes and no, because they've come out with a bunch of games, and almost every one of them is a fucking banger. Like Carrion, the one I was telling you guys about, that's the reverse horror game.
Yes, you're that giant fleshy blob that goes around killing everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Hotline Miami is great. Katana Zero I love. I'm playing this one right now called Inscription, which is... It's kind of like a card building, deck building card game. But, like, there's a lot more to it where, like, the cards might be alive and possessed with the souls of other people who have played the game with this, like, weird entity you're playing with.
What the fuck?
It's fucking weird and creepy, and I love it.
Nice. No, don't play that card.
It's not.
It's going to bite
it's not
you.
Just that, but like, so you have when you do a card fight, you basically have animals that you control that's in your deck, and I have 2 of them right now. I'm still fairly early in the game, and how to get like more cards on the deck or on the board, you have to sacrifice your a couple other cards. Like your very basic card you can put onto the table is a squirrel, which costs no sacrifice. And then if you want to put like a low level card on the deck, you have to sacrifice your squirrels, or you could sacrifice like your other cards. But if you sacrifice one of your cards that's like possessed, it starts screaming in pain and shit.
Oh, wow. And what's this called again?
Inscription.
Inscription. Okay. I like Magic. Maybe I'll try it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Should be good. Inscription. Alright.
I like it.
Well, there you go. You get the Zack seal of approval on that
It's
one.
$19.99 on Steam.
Good lord.
I
$20.
recommend it.
Good lord, that's a lot
$20
of money.
whole dollars? That's a pack of cigarettes, right, V?
2 packs, but anyway.
Well, that'll get you through the day.
Oh, damn. So, what else we got video game wise? Anything?
I played the demo of the Starship Trooper games.
Oh,
Game.
Okay. How's that?
It's actually really good. It's nice to like. I don't. Has there been a Starship Troopers game?
Not that I know of. Yeah.
But like, it's a top-down strategy game, and I love those games to start off with. But there's definitely some like kinks they gotta iron out. But so far, it's come along great.
That would be awesome if they made a game like, kind of like, what the hell is that, Monster Hunter, and throw in a little bit of Destiny 2, but you take out giant bugs instead of like weird space aliens. You're like, no, we're gonna take out giant bugs. It'll be awesome. So that's cool.
I want a first-person Starship Troopers game.
That would be cool too. Yeah.
That's all I want. Nobody will ever give it to me.
Sorry. So
I never get what I want.
any game developers listening, help us out here.
You'll get my $20.
Yeah.
Right.
one unit sold. Damn it.
Well, that's the one thing that I miss.
Make.
One thing I miss, even though half of them were shitty, back in the day, anytime a movie came out, there was always a video game.
Yeah.
I'd say more than half of them were shitty.
There was very few that were decent. I remember that.
Yeah, no, there were some decent ones, but I mean, the thing was...
Name one. I want you to name one right now.
Back to the Future.
No, fuck you.
If you could get past the street level, you weren't going to get past the fucking diner level, so fuck you. It doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, that was a rough one. I'm trying to think of other ones. Jaws.
Did Jaws have a game?
Yeah, you're on that little boat, and you would like Friday the 13th.
Oh, Jesus, you're Friday. Well, the new one, yeah.
Oh, they knew. Oh, the old one too. I still jump at the old one. Yeah, that one still scares the shit out of me. I don't know why. Because you walk. No, because you're just walking along, and then all of a sudden that fucking music hits, and Jason's on the screen. I'm just like, oh shit, right. No.
But you see, we were at the phase where every movie had a video game, and then all of a sudden it became every video game was becoming a movie.
Yep.
And they all suck.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of it. Like Friday the 13th, probably the newest game that's got. It was based on a movie that's decent that I can think of. But yeah, you're right. Well, it hasn't been as good lately.
I just stumbled across this. Because I know we're all of us in here are such huge Animal Crossing fans. Yes. Animal Crossing's unofficial gay couple gets even gayer after update.
Okay. They're fucking animals, aren't they? I don't understand this.
Well, you're a furry. You know how this works.
No, see, I knew this was a fucking setup for something. Go back to fucking making me sound like a bondage freak, because at least the pictures they send were better.
I guess they move in together.
Okay.
Oh, and they blow each other too.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's cool, Nintendo.
One's an elephant. Oh, all right. Well, there you go. That makes sense now. So.
Jesus.
All the things. That's what gets him to go. Oh my god.
Just cranking off.
Yeah.
Like already did that.
Okay.
I was saving it after the show as like a little treat.
If I can get through another one of these fucking shows, I'll take care of myself and it'll be great.
I gotta save all the pent up frustration right now. And then after I make fun of you two for 2 hours, I can just release on my stomach.
Then you're ready to go.
Jesus.
Alright, well, there you go for that. We finally got on video games. Do you have any more news?
I have a sort of one that's kind of interesting.
Okay.
Well, she's not even she's a Twitch streamer, but she's one of your beloved hot tub streamers.
Mine? Okay.
Yeah, because I know you did the big deep dive on them.
Oh, yes, I did some research. So
your wife walks in, and he's like, "No, it's for the show. It's for research."
You'd be amazed how many times I have to say that to her just to get out of whatever I'm doing. It's for the show. What the fuck?
So, popular Twitch streamer, I don't know how to say his name, Amaranth?
Amaranth, yeah. She's
Amaranth.
Like the Twitch streamer.
She bought a gas station for negative $110,000 using rich person's math. That's what the headline says.
Okay.
Let's see.
Just to be clear, Amaranth is the one that fucking force-fed her dog or her cat vodka and threw it across the room. Oh, so
she's a horrible person.
She's this one. And she gets fucking thrown off for, like, she's been banned the most times out of anyone on fucking...
Alright, we're just gonna pass by that story then, because I did not know that.
Yeah, people still watch her shit, but she's done some fucked up stuff
fuck
on there.
This person.
Yeah. Anyway.
Don't fucking hurt animals in your thing, man.
Yeah, well, she takes like a big swig of fucking vodka, and then she forces her cat's mouth. I think it was a cat, maybe it was a dog. Their mouth open, and then like spits it into their mouth. I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, man?" I felt bad. Like I still feel bad to this day for my cat, like getting all up on my my sushi, and I gave him some wasabi. I still feel fucking bad to this day. They never went after my sushi again, but still, I felt
horrible.
I feel bad still. I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have let my cat be stupid. It's like, yeah, I guess you gotta learn.
So my family isn't like as well traveled as I am. I'm kind of the black sheep of the family.
They're hillbillies.
You know, Darkness. I'm kind of the black. I kind of like live with a bunch of, like, the first like 20 years of my life. It was in kind of a bunch of rednecks almost.
Yeah.
Which I know is kind of shocking to know where I came from. And I'm the black sheep because I ran away to
what now? You kind of cut out on that one. Maybe he's gone.
And I'm back.
Oh, there we go.
I hate my fucking internet connection.
It's because you live out there in the middle of nowhere in your moonshining farm.
I know.
Where you raise sheep.
Oh yeah, I was always the black sheep of the family because I fucking ran away to the big city to pursue an entertainment job.
And that didn't work out for you, so you got into wrestling?
Now I'm back into wrestling. But my brother comes and visits me, and he's never had sushi before. And like, I asked him for extra wasabi, but I told him it's like Japanese guacamole. Because I was thinking, like, the idea, and they give me like a big ball of it, right? And my thought process behind this was that he'll just put a bunch of it on a sushi and it'll be funny. It'll be funny. No. I say, no, you got to I told him, he was like, you got to get a whole, it kind of cleanses the palate and you got to get like a whole lot of it. And he's like, okay, so he takes the ball and pops it into his mouth. And this was like, not like baseball size, but it was still pretty huge.
Jesus. Fucking baseball? Like, I'm a marble. A fucking baseball.
No, this was huge.
Oh my god.
He pops the whole thing in his mouth. And like, the look on his face was like, I immediately regret this.
That's bad.
Especially since wasabi's usually meant to be like watered down with like some soy sauce or something.
Yep, nope. He took the whole unaltered ball and just
it's just a ball of napalm going.
God. Did he throw up right after, or what? What did he?
No, but like he couldn't understand why his nose was hurting so much.
That's the problem. What can you do at that? If you throw up, it's just going to be like lava.
Yeah,
it's like you're fucked all around until like it naturally just subsides and like you're just screwed. You're like
Nah, fuck that. That's terrible.
I know, that's why anytime Zack
not
says
just an asshole to you guys.
No, okay.
You see, that's why anytime Zack offered, like, hey, try this, or hey, I'm always wary, and I'm always like,
yeah, always fear a Zack bearing gifts.
Why do you want me to try it? What's wrong with it? What'd you do to it?
You see, whenever I'm in a locker room and I have a water bottle, I will. If I take 2 sips out of a water bottle and I set it somewhere and lose eye contact with it, I will go and get another fucking water bottle. And everyone's like, "Why is all these half-empty water bottles?" I'm like, I don't know.
I know. It was funny. They always bitch about. They're like, "There's all these water bottles that are barely drinking. What? Why? What the fuck? It's a waste." Well, no, you're in a lot.
Oh shit! And we're fucking just got copyrighted. Here's a copyright infringement case now.
Oh, Mike is here.
Yeah. You can talk to John Carpenter on this one. Fuck you.
But yeah, it's like we're in a locker room full of wrestlers. Like, of course, there's going to be full water bottles everywhere. If that seal's cracked, and you lose contact,
and I'm not actively staring at it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I assume somebody's balls has been in it. I assume somebody's pissed in it. I assume somebody's rubbed their asshole on it.
Yep.
And it's just that quick too. You can fucking turn your head for a split second.
And then you take a swig, and you'll hear 5 guys in the back.
Like, oh no. Good old locker rooms.
Oh yeah, that was the thing I wanted to say. Like, Big V will talk shit about like being wary about like anything I give him, unless it's whiskey.
Yeah,
He figures whatever you put in it will be killed off by the
alcohol
whiskey.
kills everything. Like, what the
That's what he
fuck?
says about everything.
Even butthole germs.
Yeah, well, you know.
No,
Butthole
fuck.
germs.
You know how they make half the alcohol. It's probably fucking better than half the shit that we do to it. But anyways,
True.
Fucking rats and shit
fucking
falling
rat
out of
falls
beds.
in. They're like, oh well, alcohol kills everything.
For a genre that purposely puts worms in their shit, yeah, the rat's not gonna do nothing.
No.
So, yeah. All right.
Isn't the worm supposed to make you hallucinate or some shit?
I think if you eat it or something.
What's a tequila worm?
So
Yeah.
No, it depends on what kind of ball you get. Some are just fucking thrown in there and they're like fucking days old. But if it's been soaking in there for a while, I mean, you'll get pretty fucked up. I mean, drunk, but not. I don't think it makes you hallucinate.
I think they just have a vermin problem and they just don't clean it out.
That's a good possibility too. All right. Well, now are we done with video game news?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. So Eternals. Fuck the Eternals. That's
Eternals.
Eternals.
No.
Apparently, so first of all, apparently it's good, and second of all, I've been seeing this stuff as like they have the first MCU sex scene, and there's people who hasn't seen the first Iron Man.
Yeah. All right. So spoilers ahead of time. If you haven't seen Eternals, we're gonna get into it. And Zack hasn't seen it, so he's gonna get spoiled.
1.
All right. So Eternals. Here's my review. It wasn't as bad as you've heard, and it wasn't as good as you've heard. If that makes any fucking sense.
Here's all I'm going to
Middle
say.
of the road.
Yeah.
1, I think it was too long.
Yes.
But I kind of understand. It's they're bringing in a group of characters that not a lot of people know about, so you have to. It's giving backstory. That's the problem. It was so many characters that they were giving backstories to each one, and it was just kind of jumping around a little bit, and then getting to the end. So basically, to watch this movie was setting you up for the next movie, which is going to be a good movie. This one was just kind of that introduction, and it was like, fuck, come on.
It was very Dune-ish, if I could coin a phrase.
Yeah.
So it was very pretty, but it was very slow, and like it was building a lot of shit for the next whatever the fuck's coming up. So. But here's my 2 biggest gripes and complaints about this movie. All right, it's not even that it was too long or it was a little boring or blah blah blah, whatever. It was a giant fucking cock tease for Black Knight, which pissed me the fuck off. Because you got Kit Harington in the very beginning, and comic fans know he's gonna be the fucking Black Knight. He's gone the whole rest of the fucking movie, and then at the very fucking end, he shows up again. And all he fucking says is, "Oh, I have something to tell you about my lineage that I found out." You're like, motherfucker! So this whole fucking 2.5 hours in between, fuck you if you wanted Black Knight, because you're not getting any of it.
I think the fact that you wanted it so bad makes me love this movie so much more.
So the very fucking last stinger scene in the whole fucking movie, you see Kit Harington in front of a fucking box, and he's afraid to open it. And you're like, God damn it! It's the fuck! I know what's in there. God damn it! And he just like cock teases the whole fucking time. And then he finally slowly opens the box. It's like a fucking you go to see a stripper and you're getting a burlesque show instead. It's like, God damn it! Just fucking do it.
And there's darkness in the fucking theater with his Black Knight T-shirt, his Black Knight fucking.
I'm wearing the fucking helmet and everything else.
Just leading forward every time Kit Harington's on screen. Oh,
yes. So,
and then there he is walking towards the box. The darkness has a rock hard dick.
Oh yeah. Oh, show me that ebony
And then the movie
blade.
ends.
Show me the ebony blade. Yes. And literally, that's what it fucking does. It gets right. It just builds up to fucking Black Knight,
What
and then
the
just
fuck was that?
fucking lets you go. Yeah, that was it. I was like, motherfucker.
Walking
So,
out of this theater with blue balls.
Yep, pretty much. And then the other thing that pissed me off about this movie, they basically killed off any excitement for seeing Galactus.
What?
There's this. Okay, it deals with Celestials. And we've seen a couple of things about Celestials throughout the Marvel Universe. So, I'm going to give away the plot for Eternals a little bit here. Evidently, there's an there's a Celestial living in the Earth's core. And they're trying to resurrect a Celestial. They're trying to birth a Celestial from the core of Earth. Yeah, so like Earth is a giant egg for a Celestial. So, but the world doesn't end in the end. I won't spoil anything with that. But the main fucking Celestial shows up, and it looks exactly like the coming of fucking Galactus. It's this huge fucking being that you can see miles out in space, and he's like bitching at the Celestials for what they did, or the Eternals for what they did. And it's like it would be the same exact scene if Galactus were to show up. This huge being just comes into the fucking view of Earth from orbit. You're like, what the fuck is that? And it was like a 3-second fucking throwaway scene, and it basically killed off any excitement I could have for Galactus showing up. And that pissed me off. I was like, this is bullshit. Why they do this? But, whatever. Not enough people are going to see it for it to matter, so I guess it doesn't, But that was my two biggest complaints with the movie.
Well,
the sex scene was nothing. It was just two naked people laying on top of each other. That was it.
Nice.
And it wasn't even like
it was no boob. No, you could see their shoulders and back. It's like, ooh, scandalous.
So a lot of people, there was a lot of stuff going out there that they're having issues. People were bitching about like the same-sex couple in the movie.
All 3 seconds of it.
Well, here's my thing. I'm like, that didn't bother me. I did not care. The thing that bothered me though was the pint-sized little girl having a fucking huge fucking woman boner for a grown-ass man.
I wasn't going to bring that up, because if I bring that up too many times now, people are going to start talking. Because the whole orphan thing. But yes, we had a very similar situation to Orphan, where one of the Eternals doesn't age. She's thousands of years old, but she's got a kid body.
It still counts.
Well, that's the thing. It's another one of those weird fucking loopholes. It's like, what the fuck? And she's got a crush on one of the other Eternals. That
sounds like pedophilia with extra steps.
That's what so it's weird the kind of shit that they're doing, but
yeah, whatever. She looks like she's 12 years old going after this fucking 40-year-old, and it's like,
don't like it.
Yeah, so there was that too. But it's so funny, like, you get people on both sides of this movie. Oh, sexy, or male, or, gay couple, it's so progressive. And then you got other people on the other side. Gay couple, that's disgusting. And then you got, like, normal everything. Oh, there's, like, two people kiss for, like, a second. Okay. And it was put in such a way where they can edit it out real fucking quick when they ship it off to China.
The Chinese market, yeah.
So it's just like, look, we're progressive, and we're gonna make money too. So,
film it right here.
Yeah, it was very
by itself.
Throwaway scene. It was so stupid.
We could talk about how in the rest of the world we're being really progressive, but we're gonna hide that bit of news from China so they don't know.
Yeah, we still want their monies. But
no, I enjoyed the movie. I think it was a little too long though.
Yeah.
And then I didn't get to see Selma Hayek's boobs, so that was a disappointment.
Well, there's always Dogma.
There is always Dogma.
And Desperado.
And Dust Till Dawn. Yeah.
Dust Till Dawn.
Do you see her boobs in that?
No.
You guys see her put her feet in Quentin Tarantino's mouth.
That's all he needed.
That's fucking. You know what? I don't even have a foot fetish. I wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah, I'm not, you know. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't terrible. I know there's a lot of people saying it's the worst Marvel movie around. I mean, it wasn't one of the strongest ones by any means.
They probably only think that because there's women and gays in it.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel still takes that role.
Captain Marvel's still bad, the worst.
Yeah.
No.
Captain Marvel doesn't even deserve to be used as a fucking dust mat for my feet.
Wow. It looks like someone's got a foot fetish.
The only thing about it is that it's such a bad movie, but it sets up for Secret Wars and
Exactly.
I hate that. I hate that it's such a bad movie, but it's almost an important one.
Almost. I mean, if you didn't watch it at all, she'd just show up and be like, "Hey," I'm like, "Who the fuck's this?" Okay, big deal.
But hold on,
until the scroll come in.
Oh yeah.
Guess what? They used the scrolls in fucking Spider-Man. They because fucking.
They did.
Nick Fury and fucking.
Oh, that one scene at the end. Yeah.
That was all you need to fucking start bringing in. They didn't need fucking Captain Marvel at all.
That's true. So yeah, there's scrolls in Shang-Chi too. I think I might be wrong.
I still need to watch that.
Oh, we'll talk after the show. Yeah, I gotta wait for you to watch it. So.
I mean, you spoil it for me. I'm still gonna watch it.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, you're one of those people that don't mind the spoilers, so that's cool, you know. But
speaking of spoilers, did we see the leaked photos of Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the one who sent them.
I saw them way before that.
Oh, good. Let's watch this unfold, everybody.
You got to remember,
I did it first.
I got a 15-year-old that stays up till fucking 4 in the morning, fucking scouring the internet on the black market and fucking the dark web for everything and anything. And
you really need to monitor those sites he's on.
He's on the fucking Silk Road getting bootleg Marvel shit. What the fuck is that?
Suddenly, I don't know why, but apparently he now owns a 12-year-old Indian boy.
His fucking body parts and coolers start showing up at your front door. What the fuck?
I told you not to open my packages, Dad.
Is this a kidney? What the fuck?
So for me to get these leaked photos, I have to fucking travel and drop off these body parts to this place.
But
they
go
quote
for
unquote leaked.
Yeah, the story behind it seems a little suspect as well, but yeah, they did leak.
Okay, so there's one where it's all three of the Spider-Men.
Yes, Toby Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Hiddleston. No,
Holland.
Holland. I always get him fucking confused. Yes, Loki's just standing there. It's awesome. No,
Toby Maguire's fucking old too.
He is. But
Andrew
Garfield's still looking as handsome as ever.
The most suave Peter Parker I have ever seen.
My favorite meme so far.
What?
My favorite meme so far is Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire going, "Hey, Andrew, you want to hear a joke?" And he's like, "Sure." They're like trilogy.
Oh yeah. I don't get it.
Anyway, yeah. So there's all three of the Spider-Men standing there. And then the other picture, they got quote-unquote leaked. They're all sitting at that table, and they got Matt Murdock from the Netflix series Daredevil sitting at the table. So that opens the door wide open for hopefully
Should've got Ben Affleck.
Oh, dude, you know what? That movie gets a lot of shit, but I liked it. I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
It wasn't bad.
The director's cut is way better. Yeah, because there's 100% more Coolio, but still.
I really liked Michael Clark Duncan as Kingpin.
Yes.
He pulled it off. He was kind of more of a pimp Kingpin, but, you know.
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it a lot too.
Here's the thing: they should have brought in Ben Affleck's Matt Murdock because this is the multiverse.
I don't know if they want to waste Ben Affleck on one throwaway kind of, but yeah, you know.
They probably will. First of all,
yes, that's true.
They did it with Matt Damon and fucking Brad Pitt and Deadpool's.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I think Ben Affleck is like too fucking yoked to play Daredevil right now, though.
He's got that Batman weight on him still, just like waiting for somebody to tell him to come back and be Batman again.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't get rid of it either.
He's Batman in the Flash movie, so.
Oh, that's true. Well, no, Michael Keaton is Batman in the Flash movie. Let's get that shit straight right now.
Ben Affleck might be putting on a bat suit, but Michael Keaton is Batman in that movie.
That's right. Damn it. Anyway, yes. So we got these two pictures that leaked, and basically it's confirming what everyone was already saying anyway. Mm-hmm. I don't know why Marvel is trying to keep it secret. I mean, everyone pretty much knew. So, but that's cool to see. I mean, I am so excited for this one. Like, the Spider-Man is probably this and the Hawkeye show coming out. I'm pretty excited for. So, I hope they don't fuck up either one, but we'll see. And in other Marvel Universe news, rumors, possibilities, they have announced that they want Arnold Schwarzenegger to be part of the MCU. And we were talking about it off air about who he could play or what character. And you said MODOK originally, but then they had announced that it's a rumor that Jim Carrey is going to be playing MODOK, so...
But it's still a rumor.
It's still all rumors, but it's just, you know, it's out there in the ether, so I figured we'd mention it. But I don't know. I said Hercules just because I said it would be meta.
That'd be a good one.
It's like old Schwarzenegger's playing Hercules.
Right.
You know, that was his original like movie role, his first big role. Hercules in New York. I thought it would be funny and kind of cool, but who knows what they could cast him for.
They had to fucking dub over his accent.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But good we got Henry Cavill wanting to play Captain Britain.
Yes, that's like he's more than fucking excited to play this weird off character that hardly anyone knows about. But
and going back to Henry Cavill, the Internals actually made DC Comics a reality in the Marvel Universe.
Yes, so in the Marvel MCU, DC Comics is a thing because one of the Eternals is called Superman. Are you Superman? It's like, oh, okay. So they acknowledged him, I guess. I don't know.
Well, the kid goes, "Hey, Superman, I've seen you on TV flying around with the laser eyes and the cape." He's like, "I don't wear a cape." And then the Eternal, who's the adopted father of this kid, he's like, something Clark Kent. Calls him Clark Kent.
Yeah, well, they've done it before.
Do you think Arnold's too old to play Kraven the Hunter?
Oh, you know what? That would actually be pretty fucking cool to see.
That would actually be awesome.
Because, like, Kraven's South African, isn't he? Is he from South Africa? I don't remember where he's from.
All those foreign accents sound the same.
Yeah. For American audiences, who gives a shit? They'll just dub it over again
Zack
anyway.
Just got us canceled.
What?
All those fucking foreign accents sound the same.
Okay. I think they got someone else playing him, though. Oh, he's Russian. I'm sorry. Kraven the Hunter is Russian. So.
I want to see Arnold Schwarzenegger do a Russian accent.
Yes.
Hello, I am Kraven the Hunter.
An Austrian playing a Russian, playing this one guy playing another guy doing another guy. Yeah, that whole thing. It'd be awesome. I could see that. I could like the body build, and I could see him being Kraven. I think that's an awesome fucking casting. I don't know if they'll do it. I doubt it, but especially since it's MCU and Kraven's under Sony, so. But I think that would be awesome to see.
Yeah. What are you guys thinking about the speak of which? What do you think the new Morbius movie? How's that?
I was just about to say Morbius trailer was fucking epic.
It's
Even though they
gotten
brought back the vagina hands.
Did they? I didn't pick up on that. I
saw it.
Okay. See, that's the thing is like they're making it more. I don't want to say because Morbius is straight up science. Science is what created him, but they're bringing in kind of mystical elements to kind of explain it. So I'm like, I don't know, but I still like it. It's a weird casting choice, but he's pulling it off from what I can see. You know, Jared Leto gets very into these roles. I wonder if he was like trying to attack his co-stars in the movie, like bite them and shit.
I guarantee
I'm gonna touch you with my vagina hands. You know.
How long is it going to be before we see him and what we do in the shadows?
That would be hilarious. That would be great, actually.
Yeah.
But
comes out with his actual cult that he started.
Yeah. Plasma. It's just,
I want plasma.
Yes. No, I
with my vagina hands.
Yeah. God. No, I like the way it looked. I like how they kind of got into his actual story instead of just making up whatever they wanted for their own. Mm-hmm. But it looks decent enough, so I'm excited for that one too. So yeah, there you go, Morbius.
Huh?
Oh, and then speaking of, well, not speaking of, but vampires. So the end of Eternals.
Yes. No.
We get to hear Blade.
You get to hear Blade?
Yeah, when he goes for the sword, and the voice is like, "Are you sure you want to do that?"
You think that was Blade?
It was confirmed by the director.
How the fuck was that Blade?
He picked up the sword and he was like, "Some motherfuckers always ice skating uphill."
It was confirmed by the director that it was Blade.
I don't see the connection between Black Knight and Blade. But, okay.
They're both black.
No, that's not true either.
You just said Black Knight.
No.
Blade is a black superhero.
Oh my god. We're getting canceled for sure now. Fuck.
Speaking of cults, Leonardo DiCaprio is playing Jim Jones in a new movie.
I don't know why you were excited about that. I was like, okay.
I want to talk about Jim Jones and him being a fucking weirdo.
I love Kool-Aid. Okay, go for it, man.
It was Flavor Aid, you fucker.
Okay. They were too cheap to get the real shit, or what?
I guess. But it was great Flavor Aid.
Okay.
And they're making a movie about him, and Leonardo DiCaprio is playing Jim Jones.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
You don't like that? I think it was great.
All right. No, that's, I don't know enough about Jim. I know about it, but yeah, I guess.
His first job was a door-to-door spider monkey salesman.
What the fuck?
That's an actual thing that happened. That could happen in the 70s.
Okay.
So he was selling spider monkeys.
Yeah.
I want a spider monkey.
I want a capuchin monkey. Those are awesome.
I don't think either of you should have monkeys.
Well. Okay. I mean, they might get one for V. It's just like an assist monkey, Hey, monkey, go give me a burr.
I think it'd be like that part in The Simpsons when Homer had a helper monkey.
Yeah.
So Zach,
pray for Bobo.
What would your exotic animal pet be that you would want?
I don't want any exotic animal pets. They're all fucking dangerous.
No. Only if you make sudden movements.
Yeah, like everybody's like, "Oh, having a tiger would be so cool." No, it wouldn't be.
Until it has a bad day.
Yeah,
and then you have a bad day.
If the thing, like, sure, it'll love you and give you big, giant tiger headbutts and shit, but, like, as soon as it gets the idea of, I wonder how this person tastes, like, there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Yeah, I've heard, like, stories of people that had pet tigers, and, like, this one dude fell asleep on his couch, and the tiger just walked up and just licked his head, but like licked his head bald because their tongues are so fucking rough. Like he's got big patches of hair missing and shit, and the tiger was just like, "Hey, what's up? No, we're homies." Wasn't even being an asshole. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly
it's a fucking monster.
Yeah, that's a big fucking cat. Those are big cats.
And then, like even monkeys. I've seen what monkeys can do to people.
Yeah, those things get fucking vicious, man. I mean, poop throwing aside, we won't get into that. But
I would pay a lot of money to see Big Vicious's helper monkey just get mad at him, and he's just like, "Bobo, stop it!" and just throws it, and the thing's starting to attack him.
It does that screaming. No! Yes, that
all you
would
can do
not
is
be
just pick it
cool.
up and throw it.
I would pay to see Big V wrestle a fucking monkey. Like, book
Big
it for
V,
book it.
How many spider monkeys do you think you could fight before they overwhelm you?
You gotta think about it? Okay, take some time.
You guys are assholes.
What the fuck?
I think 12.
12. He 12 a dozen.
A dozen.
Dozen evil spider monkeys. Alright.
Like he could probably pick up a couple and like throw them against the wall and shit, but like every once in a while one of them will probably like get at the eye or something.
Yeah. They go for eyes and shit too. They know what the fuck they're doing.
Oh yeah.
They're fucking skilled. They're skilled fighters, those spider monkeys.
Jesus Christ.
Karate monkey.
Karate monkey. What was that, Grandma's Boy?
Coming to yes, that's where I saw it.
That's awesome. Mr. What the fuck was his name?
I don't know. He's upstairs teaching my chimp how to do karate.
Yeah.
And he just
awesome.
fucking ninja kicks him.
Yeah. Grandma's Boy is seriously underappreciated.
That's such a good movie.
Yeah. That was cool. Fucking karate monkey. But what else?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I guess apparently there's a new study that there's venomous sharks in the River Thames.
Like they needed any more fucking, things in their
they
favor.
any more reason to like not go into that river?
Yeah. That's like that island that's just fucking snakes. Like nobody needs to go there. What the fuck? Just let them have the
People
damn
do.
thing. I know. Fuck that.
Is snakes the thing that does it for you?
No, it's just like there's an entire fucking island of poisonous snakes, and people are like, yeah.
That's called Australia.
Oh yeah, that too. But Jesus. Oh yeah, Australia's great. You just don't go towards the middle.
Oh god, there goes our listeners.
No, Australia listens. They know.
You can't even fucking go. You can't even stay on the edges because then the sharks will come out and get you.
Yeah, you can't go in the water and you can't go inland. But if you're just right on the coast, yeah, you're okay. Except for those birds that fly through and fucking attack you. You've seen that too? What the fuck is that?
It's an island that nobody was supposed to live on, and like the ecosystem proves that.
Yeah, that's true. There's cat islands, that's okay. But fucking Snake Island, man, what the hell?
Snake Island.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
That's the name of my metal band.
Snake Island?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Snake Island. That works. Fuck it. Book it. They'll open.
Book it.
They'll open at Power Pit 1 year.
I'll be fucking terrible because like I can't play a fucking note on anything.
So, back
YouTube
to
will no longer publicly show dislikes on their videos.
Yeah, they got that going. But
Which
I mean, if we could get
That's kinda stupid.
any likes on our fucking YouTube videos, I'd be happy. We get tons of views or listens on the podcast. I digitize it to a video, put it out there for whoever needs fucking YouTube to watch it or listen to it, it's like 2 or 3 views. I'm like, why do I fucking bother?
So the one that takes the most work is the one that's least profitable.
Yeah, well, that too. I mean, we don't have any fucking subscribers to that, and pushing YouTube right now doesn't seem like the most, I don't know, important thing.
I figured YouTube wouldn't like us because we say fuck a lot.
Yeah, like we have episodes with the word cunt in them, like the name of the episode, so.
I think that's one episode.
Yeah, I just want to hear Darth Vader say cunt. I was, we're talking.
Oh, no, it's 2 episodes.
Well, the description is the one where we go off on Brie Larson, so.
No.
Yeah, that was the description of the episode. They love Brie Larson over on YouTube, so I'm surprised we're even still a channel.
Taken down.
Yeah, the almighty Brie Larson on fucking YouTube.
Like that. Oh, speaking like this, my mind went to different places right now. Because I was gonna say she's gonna hunt us down, and then did you see that that one wrestler's husband is going around punching fucking internet trolls in the face?
Dana Brooks' husband, yes.
Dana Brooks' husband. I thought it was Mandy Rose for some reason, but no, it's Dana Brooks' husband. Found a bunch of people who were talking shit online, hunted them down, and just did a Jay and Silent Bob on their ass.
Jesus.
Yeah. So.
And he's a trained boxer and MMA fighter, so
that's the thing.
Probably didn't go well in the fucking nerds' favor.
Yeah. So the boxer's name is Ulysses Diaz. he's legit, but I mean, you see the end of Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. They're going to people's houses and like slapping down kids.
Are you?
Yeah. But having Ulysses Diaz show up to your fucking house and just beat the shit out of you is a little bit different. So, but the lesson's still the same. Don't fucking be a troll on the internet. So, yeah, that was a funny story. She's still employed by WWE. She didn't get fired. So, good for her.
Because it's not her fault.
Oh, yeah. I mean, same as, I guess, Charlotte for her father. It's not her fault, but, whatever.
Until you find out she's going around cornering fucking flight attendants and just fingering a clam.
Oh. God. Can you imagine?
No. I've seen her nudes. She's no.
I wonder if she got plastic done on that too.
Reconstructive. Yeah.
I bet if you just licked her, she'd taste like a balloon.
And not one of those silver shiny ones, like one of those cheap ones that, don't last very long.
You mean David Flair?
What?
Or for the longest time, everybody thought she was David Flair.
Oh, wow.
What?
That David had a sex change.
That happened?
When people thought that was a thing?
People thought that?
I've read some things out there. It wasn't a huge thing, but yeah.
Well, he'd be more over if that was the situation.
I don't know. Charlotte's like miles better than David ever was.
Well, yeah, that's true too. Now it's just
maybe David got better when he went and snipped and.
Well, more aerodynamic, I guess.
He doesn't have balls.
Balls. He doesn't have those balls dragging him down. So, but yeah, she looks a lot like Cher now. Like Cher now, not. I mean, so old Cher. She looks like she purposely got herself.
She looks like 95-year-old Cher.
Yeah, she looks like 95-year-old Cher. So, yeah. Anyway, what else we got? There's no TV shows I picked up on. I mean, I started and finished watching Heels, which is pleasantly surprised. It was actually really good.
That's what everybody's been saying. I don't know. I just haven't gotten into it.
I think us being wrestlers would get more appreciation out of it than if we watched it with significant others or people that weren't part of the business. Because we're just like, I know an asshole like that, It's like, I've been in that situation. Asshole. Oh yeah, I got my leg broken in the ring. Oh yeah, shit like that. But it's only I think 6 or 8 episodes. they got renewed for a second season. So
Cool.
But yeah, pretty decent show. Some interesting wrestlers show up as characters, so it's fun to watch. Though you're like, oh shit, look, you know.
Book of Boba Fett trailer dropped.
Yes, we did get that.
Looks like it's gonna scratch that Sopranos itch that fucking movie didn't.
Yes, it's a galactic fucking mafia movie. We talked about this on the last episode. It was like,
oh, did we?
Yeah, he's like, oh, Jabba ruled you with violence and fear. I'm gonna rule you with, you know, we're gonna fucking get along and shit. You know, we'll share the pie.
And then that fucking one guy stands up and just spits in his hand. That fucking Richie Aprile character.
Yeah, there's always one somewhere. Fucking Richie Aprile. So yeah, we got
the boss's daughter or sister.
We got that. We got the rumors of Gina Carano being returning for Mandalorian, stuff like that. So
I think that'll happen.
Yeah, I mean we've heard about all that stuff. But TV's been very lax. I mean, what the fuck have we got to talk about now? What we do in the shadows is over.
I said, what we do in the shadows is over. No Star Wars or fucking Marvel shows are out.
A couple weeks till Hawkeye. No, I Lock and Key started up again. Let's get back into that.
Yeah, I have to watch this season.
I watched the Parapod movie. That's about it.
Parapod?
So the Parapod is a podcast I used to love listening to, and it's Ian Boldsworth and Barry Dodds who do it. And they, one of them's like a 100% believer. It's kind of like, it's almost like what we do. Where one of them's a 100% believer and the other one's a skeptic, and they just like argue with each other.
Okay.
Like, Barry will come on, he'll bring on his, he calls it his featured haunting, and Ian will just like pick it apart. But like Barry's kind of like not really the brightest bulb in the drawer.
It sounds very much like our show. What the hell?
And like one time he just sits down and he's like, all right, I think I have the thing for you right now, because I found all these pictures, all these historical documents. And Ian's like, all right, what do you got for me? And Barry goes, all right, I'm going to tell you about the Slender Man.
Oh, jeez. Nice. Fucking Slender Man. Anyway, what the fuck else we got?
The only thing interesting that came out of Slender Man was the little girls that went to prison for murder.
Yeah, that's a fucked up story.
That's a fucked up. I think one of them might be getting, the one that's not a sociopath is like might be getting out soon.
Right.
Yeah.
Or up for parole. I can't remember.
That shit was fucked up.
All these kids, man, fucking going off the rails early in life. Fucking 8 years old. What are you in for? Multiple homicide? Oh, okay.
Like, well, so they only tried to kill the one friend, and she survived. And you know, understandably, the family of the girl who they tried to kill isn't wanting the one girl to get on parole, but like she was just like a sad, lonely girl, and the other one was the real sociopath and like showed no remorse or no nothing towards what she did.
Yeah. And that crazy one. Open
like the one they're interviewing her, and she's is crying and she's feeling sad, and the other one who's just like deadpan, showing no emotion, blaming it on the other girl. It was all her idea.
Jeez.
And then she kind of pulls that one thing from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where Dennis Reynolds just stares at the camera for like 5 minutes, not blinking.
Okay. I don't understand half of the fucking references to that show because I've only watched like 2 episodes.
Fuck, you need to watch that show more so you could get like most of the references.
It starts off kind of rough, doesn't it?
It starts off really rough, but it gets way better.
Okay, maybe I'll give it a...
And you have to watch. You're like, oh yeah, I have to watch. Well, I get why you do, because they do a shitload of callbacks to shows. Like, I think in the first season, Dee and Dennis get addicted to crack, and they reference it at least twice a season.
Alright, fuck. Maybe I'll try again, since I got nothing else to watch right now. Except for, you know...
Because they get addicted to crack because they want to get on welfare, and only crack kids are on welfare.
God. How's this show still in the fucking air?
Some of the shit they've done, I am shocked.
Shocked, I tell you. Shocked.
But it's hilarious. Like Danny DeVito holding a kid's beauty pageant. That's one of the best episodes.
Oh, Jesus.
Because he thought it was a adult beauty pageant, and he teams up with this other guy, and then last minute he finds out it's a kid's beauty pageant. Well, the other guy gets popped for being a diddler, and now Danny DeVito's all fucking paranoid about it, and he has to have his own locker room, and he has a mortician come in to do his makeup, and he gets on stage, he's all pale and his hair is straightened down. He looks like a fucking doll. And the gang is trying to do songs for the pageant, and Danny DeVito just bursts in. He goes like, "Okay, we have to have a song where we sing about how we definitely do not diddle kids." And everybody's like, "Dude, that's the fastest way to make people think you diddle kids."
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right.
Frank's Little Beauties, check that one out.
Frank's Little... Just jump right into that show and be like, yeah. I'm not going to watch any more of this show. This fucking show. It's the only episodes I watched for the first one and Frank's Little Beauties.
Frank's Little Beauties, Being Frank, The Nightman Cometh, the Moraine Ponderosa Wedding Massacre, I think it's called. Sweet D Dates a Retard.
Yeah. Okay. There's your Always Sunny in Philadelphia corner. There you go.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I am producing content. I don't hear you guys chiming in.
Well, no, there's no fucking TV shows out right now. I don't know what the hell.
I'm talking about a TV show.
Yeah, you are.
Watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia for the show, and then come back to me next week.
Oh, God. Just watch the whole fucking thing.
Just tell me where you are, and then we'll talk about it.
I don't.
That's the homework assignment. Since we're out of TV shows.
No, God damn, no.
That's what's happening.
All right, so you want to move into versus?
Versus?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, let's do it. So this
it was
versus
Obi Wan Kenobi versus Nightwing. I don't know why you guys found this so funny.
To me, it's no contest. Obi Wan.
Like, which fucking Obi Wan? Even old man Obi Wan could still probably beat, in his prime Nightwing.
Right?
Shit, man.
I was hoping for more of an argument on this one.
It's like a fucking toddler with a wiffle ball bat versus a fucking Sasquatch. Like, who the fuck do you think's gonna win?
Like Darkness said last week, why did you say they both have glowy sticks? Well, I think Obi-Wan's glowy stick's a lot better than fucking
Well, they both have glowy sticks, and they both do cool flips and shit.
Yes, but then Obi-Wan also...
But then one of them's a hardened war general.
Not only that, I mean, Obi-Wan could be a million miles away and just fucking swat his hand and you could fly into a fucking grinder. I like it.
We take the force out of it, and Nightwing might still have a chance.
But then you're taking... then you might as well just say fucking Ewan McGregor versus fucking Nightwing.
Yeah, Ewan McGregor versus Nightwing. That's who I had in my head when I did it. Actually, I was thinking of Clone Wars Obi-Wan.
Mm-hmm. So with this one, I had to. I made up some shit in my head just so it wouldn't last 3 seconds. So if you took his glowy sticks and you made them lightsabers, okay, let's go that route. So at least he can block a fucking shot with a fucking lightsaber.
A superpowered beatdown did it for the Darth Vader versus Batman fight, so we could do it with this one.
Okay, we'll do it with this one. And you take the entirety of the Force out of it. I mean, you may get a good fight out of him. Not the entirety of the Force. I mean, Obi Wan can still do flips and shit because Nightwing can. But I mean, Force pushes and Jedi mind tricks and shit like that. If you take all that out of it,
Nightwing's he's got Batman's training, so he's coming in prepared.
Yeah.
Figured out a Force blocker thinger.
A Force blocker thinger.
Yep.
All right. So he's somehow derived a device that can block midichlorians. Okay, go ahead. What else?
And he's constructed his own little baton lightsabers.
Okay. So he's got that going for him. Oh, all right. Yeah, maybe then.
So, Bat in the Sun, the only way they got around Batman even fucking beating Darth Vader was they freed Superman from the fucking Red Sun Cave, and Superman came flying in and fucking pounced through Darth Vader. So, other than that, Darth Vader whipped the shit out of Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, man, but this was really mismatched. Like, even if you try to, like, lean it towards Nightwing as much as you can, it's still fucking gonna be Obi-Wan Kenobi. I mean, the Space Wizard versus the Street Thug.
I'm not the first person who's done mismatched shit before, alright?
That's true. I'm not saying, otherwise, but I gave it to Obi-Wan. We'll just go with that.
Too,
okay. So we all agree.
I was hoping for a little bit of a debate on this one, but
I mean, it could if you give it that parameters where he's got the glowy sticks or lightsabers.
When it comes down to we basically have to depower one character to make the other one even.
Yeah.
One of them's still like a hardened war general and has killed several Sith.
Yeah.
I guarantee there'd be a fight still, because I think Obi-Wan wouldn't use his full power until he got bored and just said, fuck it.
Yeah. I hate to say it.
Plus, he's a Jedi, and Jedi just use their power in defense.
Yeah. He could fuck with him for like an hour. Yeah, that'd be funny to watch. Like, oh yeah, come on at me, buddy.
Excuse.
Huh?
The Bat in the Sun did Darth Maul versus Spider-Man, and I can't remember the excuse for that one. Where Darth Maul just didn't use the Force.
He was using the Force. There's two different versions of it. One, Darth Maul.
Well, they do two different versions of all of them, though.
Not all of them. Just if the voting is close.
Ah.
Okay.
So when some people say when it's like 51-50 or 51-49 or something like that, they're like, okay, it was so close, we'll do two endings. And the Darth Maul versus Spider-Man, Spider-Man gets the Venom symbiote at one point, and then
that's right.
In the reverse, it's Darth Maul gets the symbiote.
Interesting. But yeah, other than that, it's like that was too rough. Too rough on. You're too hard on Dick. Sorry. Nightwing. I love the character, but good God, man, against fucking Obi-Wan.
Right.
Like he would have a task with one of the younglings that just got slaughtered. I'm like, sorry, Dan. But yeah, I give it to Obi-Wan. So. All right, who's got next on Versus here?
It would be me.
All right, have you thought about it, or are you gonna pull something out of your ass in the next couple seconds?
The Hulk with a baseball bat versus a bag of kittens.
Seriously, it's like
it's Bill and Ted in their phone booth versus Doc and Marty in the fucking DeLorean.
What?
Yep.
Are you shitting me?
No.
All right.
Why can't we go out outside the box? Without you being like, huh? That's fucking stupid.
It's not outside the box. I mean, I was gonna say Bill and Ted versus Jay and Silent Bob, but then I went with Cheech and Chong instead.
Did we?
So.
I thought we already did that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But all right, cool. We'll do that.
Returning champions, Bill and Ted.
Did we ever do Bill and Ted? I don't remember.
I think we did do a Bill and Ted once.
No, we haven't done a Bill and Ted yet.
Okay.
I thought we did.
All right. No, I don't think we... Okay. Bill and Ted and Doc and Marty. All right.
Yep, two time-traveling duos.
Okay. We'll do that then. All right, so we gonna go into comic book club now?
Let's do comic book club.
Yes, this was Zach's pick again this week, and
Yes.
surprisingly, to no one's surprise, it was another Power Rangers crossover.
This is Zach's revenge tour.
Yeah, I was looking for other ones that they had so I could pick them before you, so be prepared for this week's choice. Anyway.
I wasn't... It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
It was boring.
It drug on too much, and there was like way too much back and forth, and I was just like, holy fuck, like, okay, we could have finished the story a long time ago.
Like, Ninja Turtles versus Power Rangers was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is why I picked this one, because it was bad.
I already read it, and I just wanted to fuck you guys.
Exactly.
There you go. All right.
Pick the Lost Boys again.
So the artwork was decent. I mean, it almost seemed like they were just using the cartoon show version of Justice League. So it's like that. It's Jon Stewart. It's the classic TV show version of it.
Superman's eyes don't open for some reason.
Yeah, he's got that weird look to it. So, but yeah, I mean, the artwork was all right. Like you said, the story goes on very long. It was like more geared towards kids than like most comics that you read. Like the Ninja Turtle Power Ranger one was a little bit, more advanced. But it felt like I was reading a young adult version of the comic. So, it wasn't terrible. Like you said, it was just long, and it was predictable.
Boring.
Yeah. It's just like, okay, we've seen this 1,000 times. They're just collecting a paycheck at this point, so.
It was just like the whole fucking bringing a fake alpha in there and it blowing up and fucking...
Yeah, it got weirdly, stupidly complicated for a second.
Yeah, it was like fucking Lord Zed, fucking... it was just all over the place. I'm just like, whatever. Then you bring Brainiac in there, and I'm like,
yeah. Angel Grove gets shrunken down and put into a bottle city, and all that. Yeah, it's just.
And this is just day one of my revenge tour, and I've already just taken the life out of you two.
No, I got through it in one sitting on the toilet, so I don't give a fuck. Whatever. It was that easy. Like I said, it was like fucking kid comic, so.
Yeah.
Right.
Bring it, motherfucker. I'm ready for the next one. I'll have some fucking chili dogs and get me an extra 10 minutes on the shitter and finish this off. Give me your worst.
You gotta get your butthole looked at if that's how long it's taking you to shit.
I do.
Chili dogs.
I get my butthole looked at by a nurse on a regular basis. Only certain people understood that joke. Yes. Anyway.
Just put on the glove, loop up, and say, bend over, babe, before going in.
She's got him on a milking table.
I'm gonna get yelled at for this one. Nah, she doesn't listen to it.
It's the one time she does listen.
Yeah, probably.
Does she have to shave the hair to get at it to it?
I bleach it. It's okay.
Well, yeah, but still,
we're gonna take this too far. I can already tell.
You're going. She's going downtown and has to sounds like a cat, just pulls out that long red hair.
Oh, come on now. No, it's not that bad.
Oh, now it's not funny.
No, I manscape, and I'm very proud of my manscaping. So don't
shave your butthole.
Can you imagine trying to? Good God.
I'd imagine you'd have to, otherwise you'd like when a Pomeranian shits and it gets tangled in the hair.
We just need to get Darkness drunk one night and fucking
and show us his asshole.
And then while he's asleep, just fucking put duct tape down there.
What the fuck?
They'll wake up and fucking...
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
That's all you.
Why the fuck why would you want to do this?
I didn't say I wanted to. I said we should.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about that story where you were naked watching Buddy Highway jerk off in the corner.
I was never naked.
The rest of it accurate.
No.
The Utah trip.
It was funny. Fucking, we get back from the hot tub and Buddy gets butt ass naked. Just being loud and shit, right? The lights are off. Fucking Bad Blood's asleep.
The only light is Big V's cigarette cherry.
All of a sudden, we fucking hear this pounding on the door. And fucking Buddy's like, shh. You get all loud and shit. It's like, dude, they already know we're in here. Fucking. So he fucking throws on his clothes, opens the door. It's the police, right? The fucking hotel called the police on us. And it was a noise disturbance. And Bad Blood's all fucking, like, all kinds of pissed to this. And, fucking the cops were like, we got a noise complaint, Buddy Highway's like, oh, it's okay, officer. We're drunk and we're from out of state, so it's okay. We're cool. We're cool. And the fucking cop's like, you guys need to shut the fuck up or you're going to jail. It's just like, oh my God.
All right, then.
But yeah, for whatever reason, we get back to the hotel room and Buddy just strips fucking butt naked. It was like, God damn, dude.
Smoking in the corner.
Good times.
PJ's trying to sleep. We have to be on a plane in like 2 hours. It was too much. It was crazy.
That's ballsy for travel.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm usually in the airport 2 hours before a fucking flight.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to leave in like 2 hours. I don't think we had to actually be on the plane, but one of my fucking craziest moments was we were flying out the day after my birthday. I got so drunk, I don't even remember fucking getting through the airport. And you see, at one point, I guess I hit record on my tablet because as I'm trying to check in, waving all around, I'm just like, holy fuck.
God. So yeah, comic book club.
Yeah.
So here's my pick for the week.
How the fuck did we end up here?
I don't know. It's scary sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think about the name of it now. It's a Star Wars comic.
Cool.
Star
Wars versus Power Rangers.
Yes, you figured it out. I don't think they have that, but it's the Bounty Hunter series.
Ooh, the new one?
The new one, yeah. And it's the first, I think, 5 or 6 issues. I'm trying to think of the actual name of what they gave it. Star Wars Bounty Hunters, not Target Valance. What is it?
I'm glad you thought.
Galaxy's Deadliest is what it's called.
Galaxy's Deadliest.
Star Wars Bounty Hunters Volume 1. It's a 2020 series from Marvel Comics in conjunction with Disney and all that good shit. So the artwork looks really good on it, so hopefully the story's pretty decent. What the fuck is that?
Are you farting?
Yep, that's me farting.
It sounds like a nail gun, but okay.
Like, I've been on those road trips with a V, and yeah, it does sound like a nail gun.
Jeez.
Shut the fuck up. Oh God.
It's disgusting. So, yeah, there you go. Anyone wants to read along for this week, Star Wars Bounty Hunters Volume 1, Galaxy's Deadliest. There you go.
Cool.
Cool. Alright. What else we got? Anything? The second we fucking end the show, there's going to be some big-ass news story that breaks.
That's what happened. Like, yeah, as soon as we ended the show last week, WWE releases 50 people.
Yeah. I was like, duh, son of a bitch. So, yeah, I mean, what else we got? We got anything? I mean, Alec Baldwin's still an asshole. I guess he's getting sued finally for that, but that's just follow-up to what we talked about last week. That's too newsy anyway, but it does kind of fall in the realm of entertainment, so. I can't think of anything else we got. Any pop culture shit, you know? So.
I think we're good.
Yeah, works for me. Fuck it. Yeah, if you guys want to see us live, check out Power Pit Pro Wrestling. They're going to have a show on the 19th Tag team tournament. V and I are tagging up again, and we're going to try and get through this tournament to be the first ever Power Pit Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. So you got that if you're in the Roseburg area of Oregon, and you guys are going to be at the BCW one, right?
Yeah. We're going to be at the BCW one on the 27th?
27th. That one's called Get Stuffed. And it's live on pay-per-view.
It's a play on the phrase "get fucked."
Yeah, I think so. Very subtle, but Thanksgiving. So they have those on pay-per-view, so you guys can actually find them online and do that whole thing if that's your wish. Find us on there. Zack and I have ProWrestlingTees.com stores where you can find the Dark Asylum official T-shirt, and that's it. Fuck, that's all I got. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram, I think. No, we're not. We're on Twitch. No, not Twitch. What the fuck?
Instagram?
No. Twitter. There you go. Twitter. At Dark Asylum Pod. So.
We should start a Twitch. We should start a hot tub Twitch.
Just the three of us floating in the fucking hot tub.
Oh, it'd be awful.
It would be. We'll just sit there and drink and fucking talk about stupid shit, but be like half
Much
naked.
like this show?
Yeah, but it's more visual. You can actually see Zach's hands groping underneath the water at Big V,
Let's do it.
Let's do it. He's just happy to have hot tub time. He's like, okay.
Just happy to be touched.
Yeah. That'd be, an interesting. We'll see what kind of new clientele we pull in for those episodes. We got new listeners, so yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's all we got. Fuck it.
That's it.
Like I said, the second I hit stop recording, something major's gonna fucking go down. So
our phones are going to start blowing up.
yeah, Hulk Hogan passes away or some shit like that. It's like, no, damn it. Something major. I thought Ozzy Osbourne died. Oh, now I gotta fucking I had read somewhere that Ozzy had passed away. I was like, what the fuck? But it was just rumor. So
okay,
that sucks.
He probably did, but then he just came back to life.
Yeah.
They poked him a little bit. Like, oh.
Yeah. I think Ozzy dies once a minute.
Well, he's had incidents. That's what they say. Oh, he's having another incident. So, but yeah, that's it for this week. Keep listening. We're everywhere.
Follow us, buy our shit. Tune in next week.
Yeah, all that good stuff. So, for a wonderful Zack Winters.
Yes.
And for Big Vicious.
Yes.
I am Darkness, and the asylum is closed.